Hello and welcome back to the Anime Corner for another figure review. This time we're looking at the 1/8 scale Airmine figure by Mega House, sculpted by Piron, who's also sculpted the Kesse figure in the same series. It was recently released at the start of November 2014 and will set you back around 8,600 yen, although I've seen it as low as 4,600 yen, which is how much I bought it for. The figure is made from PVC, and from all the sources I found, they say it's 180mm tall, but when you measure it, it's actually only 155. It would be interesting to see if they actually used a ruler to measure this, or they just took an uneducated guess. Although, they may have decided to use the diagonal measurement from the foot to the head, as this is about 180mm. This just seems a bit disingenuous to me. With this said, the sculpt and paint job is actually fairly impressive. I love the action pose they've decided to put him in, which gives it a sense of motion. I also especially like the fact that the basketball has little dimples all around it to make it seem realistic. Quality Control has obviously done a very good job. The only faults I can find are on the fingernail, which isn't quite painted right, and there's some paint bleed on the basketball, but I had to seriously scrutinise the figure to find them at all. I would say that Airmine's skin colour is perhaps a tad darker in the anime, but that's just a minor critique and it doesn't really bother me that much. With these small faults aside, I feel like the paintwork is very well blended and accents the creases in both Airmine's muscles and clothes very well. I do however think the forearms are perhaps a bit too skinny and ladylike. You could possibly add a mini handbag to his right hand, however I lack the props to do this. I feel the expression on Airmine's face portrays off his character very well, and I quite like the way the hair's been presented too, with the blue to black fade. And now for the important part of the review. As a Briton of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, I must ask myself, if my figure were to somehow bite the dust and take one for the Empire, would I be happy using the base as a coaster for my cup of tea? And I think in this instance the answer would be no. The base seems to have a bit of flex in it, which I'm afraid might buckle under a weight of a full cup of tea. However, it seems perfectly suitable for the figure. But in all seriousness, the base is beautifully textured to look like a wooden floor, and I especially like the fact how they've put Airmine's name, number and also school as a little plaque on the front of it. The figure is attached firmly by 2 pins on his left foot, and I have to say I'm surprised there isn't any sneaky poles on his right foot to try and hold it up. However, this does make me a bit worried that within time, the weight of the figure might actually pull down his right knee to the ground. In summary, I'm very happy with this purchase. The sculpt was good, quality control is obviously there, and the base is a nice finishing touch to it. But thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments section below what you thought of this review, if you liked it, or if I could improve it in any ways. And as always, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.